10.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Los Angeles offense and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It's a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, you just call him a Super Bowl champion, and boy did he embrace the Rams offense from the start, with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Fielded at about the 28. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State. Now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Kamara off the draw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And this is
most of them niggas, that nigga 6'8".
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown. Donald Taylor from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Take it at the 37. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin on the ground with Kamara.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
6-0 our score after 1.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as we watch this long drive continue to begin quarter 2.
As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Again, it's Kamara. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
Open man, Parham. He's got him.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Wentz. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
A final shot before half for Wentz.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Oh, he fakes a spike.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A give to Kamara running right. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run it again with Kamara. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And quickly they get to the line. Kamara trying to right side. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington.
2nd down at 5.
As we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And with the struggles they've had putting points on the board, he's the one who's had the breakthrough, trying to find him again for another one to try and add to their total.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know,
But that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 50 to play. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he is going to lose yardage here. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him.
Delay game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was, you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. You can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3. They got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
From the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now we get a first look at this Patriots offense, and of course leading them for his 2nd season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I think we'll all remember 2021 as a banner quarterback draft, and we saw 5 taken in the first round. It was actually the 5th of those 5, Mac Jones, who's the runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting with the 5th most yards by a rookie in league history. The Patriots, they have to be dancing in the streets with the idea that this guy is going to be their quarterback for about the next 10 years.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Let's take it inside his own 40. Powers through him. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State, now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing on first is Wentz.
His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Into the red zone, Wentz. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Wentz now to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Rolling to his left. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 15.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. He's at the 50.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2nd down here, strong once more.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Henry.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Looking to throw. Jones.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jawan Bentley. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
And out across midfield down to the 45. On 1st down, Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Play action. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
That one on the money to Bourne downfield.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Strong.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the six-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. Now a play fake. Wentz.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy.
Back now in Arlington. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. To throw again on second down. Wentz, wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Wentz. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Meanwhile, Wentz's Thornton hauls it in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On second down, Kamara. Oh, he bowls over it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. Back to throw. Wentz. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. A give. This is Kamara. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here.
welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the Southpaw, his third season at the wheel for the Fins. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
For the second consecutive season, Tua is a starter and Miami is a team. Both have winning records, but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific. Only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well down the stretch. And don't forget, when he did come back, he led Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So after the INT, here's Wentz.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Now Wentz. His pass caught with the 4. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. On 2nd and goal, Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Here we go with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Alvin Kamara.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Wentz going to look to throw.
An early decision point here, Charles. Maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them, I believe in you. And they pay it.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their second drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
Well, for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Wentz now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham.
A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left. And that will keep our score right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And his throw here is incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second down.
Tua. They'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first down here at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Taken from just outside the 30. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Play action. Now Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And out of bounds. Where will they spot it? At the 35-yard line. So great field position coming up. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back now in Arlington. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Tua. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he'll be brought down at the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I'm just playing around because I want to play defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flush to his and a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From midfield, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. Pass incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. Wentz to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And the lead will stay put at 17. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, that throw was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So, celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.
Everybody, I'm the coach, and this
you
is
dumb as hell. You play these systems on Madden.
Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his third season, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts got the green light as a starter from the Philly organization and took really good steps as the next in line of mobile quarterbacks in the city, following names like Michael Vick, Donovan McNabb, and Randall Cunningham. He led the team in all quarterbacks in the NFL in rushing, and he took Philadelphia to the postseason while throwing for over 3,000 yards.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts, open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. He'll decide to keep this once more.
And some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
They just call outside.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Hurts.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
What the hell? It's a dead zone they're going for.
Wide open in the end zone.
Ain't never seen anybody do that.
He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake it.
Yeah.
It's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. A 10-play drive that time.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to begin quarter number 2.
As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake. Wentz.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham.
30 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Wentz going to look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Here's Aaron Sipas now.
Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Wentz now on 1st down.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Wentz to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A final shot before half for Wentz. That's caught inside the 20. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's got a man complete past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 75 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
From the 30 on second down. Hurts trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it.
How the hell he knocked it back
Finally
this
down he
good?
goes as
Oh,
they
no,
work
I'll
it
take this
inside
one.
the 10 to the 7. On play action, it's Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Bruh, you can throw risky-ass passes because they're down. This nigga is just crazy.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This PS5, my ass is here.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts fumbles it. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the deep.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some...
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
bro. I did not realize this one.
Delay of game. Offense.
And that flag accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. Now Wentz. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will stay a 12-point game. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it.
I forgot they ain't been on clip.
And this will stay a 12-point game. So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked it. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. 20, 10. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just...
Welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They're led out by last season's comeback player of the year in his third season now. It's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Come on, Alvin.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. That's taken on the 25. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing him out is the pride of North Dakota State. Now in his 7th NFL season, Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
On play action, Wentz. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
an option play on second down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person,
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. Burrow will throw.
Eluded, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
To throw once more on second and 10. Wentz, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Noah Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
On second down, it's Taylor. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
Third and 2, now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle.
I should have picked that. I was playing for that.
And he is going to have a 40. Down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on third and 2.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. To throw again on second down. Burrow toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7.
Here's Burrow. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Wentz's throw taken in by Thornton.
And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Open man, Parham. He's got him.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Wentz now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake. Wentz. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Donald Parham.
25 yards for the touchdown. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Michael Pittman,
77 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, we're used to seeing big plays from him in the passing game. That'll obviously go as a rushing touchdown, and what a rushing touchdown it was.
And you got to think to yourself that this coaching staff has looked at his playmaking ability and said to themselves, why are we just going to throw it to him? Let's double his touches and make him a big part of the run game. That big playability, it was at the forefront on that one.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and we are tied at 7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Delay of game. Offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks. 2nd and 15. Play action. Now Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. On play action, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
On one, ready?
First down. Here's Burrow. And Cooks has it over the middle.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Burrow on 3rd down.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. Back now in Arlington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Burrow looking to pass.
The toss here completed to Pittman. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
11 yards for number 11.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow going to try and run.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I had these niggas in the wrong zone this whole time.
But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Carson Wentz in the offense. Down by 7. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Wentz to throw.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. They'll look to throw.
That's caught by Fulton.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Back to throw, Wentz. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Wentz. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big play.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The punter and kickoff man, Sam Martin, to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
On play action, Wentz. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham,
23 yards for the touchdown. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
This pass out wide to Hall.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
In a double coverage,
what the? Bro, I was spinning.
Cunningham with a pick.
And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterback, touchdown.
Little boy.
Donald Parham
with his 2nd time.
Appreciate the dub, my boy.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta pay our real money for it.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
It's the jerseys. Like, it has its own section. No, they not in the auction. They in like the actual store. Like $5. If you got EA Play, they're like $4.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right.
The Cowboys, the best team out here.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First down, Murray. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Murray now to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Throwing again, Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Murray and company going for it on 4th.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Wentz now on 1st down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray.
Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Murray now on 1st down.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Kyle Pitts,
a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Open man, Parham. He's got him. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Wentz.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Inside handoff to Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Murray. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Play fake, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Donald Parham.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys go.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one taken just inside the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. And that's complete to Trey McKitty, the tight end.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
11.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Burrow on play action. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the 8-time Pro Bowler, Steve Atwater. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mixon on the toss right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Burrow will throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Now Wentz. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Room here to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
53 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Under pressure, they got him again. Demario Davis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Burrow looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing on first is Wentz.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a play fake. Wentz. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. first down. Wentz. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught. Touchdown.
That's 6-8, bro. You better double that nigga. Better hit his ass out there.
And the Shamrocks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Shamrock 7, Eagles nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get free and take some momentum into the locker room. Burrow's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Gun.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Burrow going to throw again. Now he'll throw deep left side.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
He's got a man, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this is good from 57 yards. That was bombs away right there.
Yeah.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On play action, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham.
The 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Donald Parham. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Shamrocks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Eagles, nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. First down, here's Burrow. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Here we go, here we go.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. First carry for James Conner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder...
And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Now Joe Burrow on third and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll bring it back to about the...
Yes, sir. Get him out of here.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. First play, first pass for Brady.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Wentz going to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham
from 13 yards out.
And the Shamrocks are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
From the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied.
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And some room to work. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Alvin Kamara,
45 yards.
And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by York is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. 7 now as they kick it away.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action. Now Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Bucs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time.
Nigga, we just paying us at this point.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz.
Another catch there for Waddle.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On play action, it's Wentz. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Donald Parham.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Shamrocks have taken the lead.
And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
Hey, set.
2nd and 2.
Here's Brady to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points as he takes it the other way to the end zone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Isaiah Simmons coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Quiddy Pay providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. To throw, it's Wentz. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
And the Shamrocks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Brady.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
Upside down face.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better option.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick six, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And my goodness, another interception. And they'll start with great field position.
It's about time, but Tom Brady going like that never happened.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing first play is Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Screenplay set up for Williams. Always got some breathing room. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the six-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Wentz. And that will be incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first is Wentz.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Wentz now on 1st down.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On play action, Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wentz to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going. They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Herbert on first down now. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. 30, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. And these guys on your screen, ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Herbert off of play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Isaiah Simmons gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Justin Herbert looking to pass. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Play action. It's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Demario Davis gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Now make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wentz.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Wentz. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Wentz now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Herbert now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Takes it at the 7th. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again.
That's tough. We were on the better things anyway, but we in the All-Star League. I need to refresh my set. I get better rewards now. Appreciate it. With my 12,000 coins. Come on, be blue, 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 blue. Fuck. Hey, oh fuck. Look, he need. I'm gonna keep it.
it.